This convention conversation is brought to you by Long Range. Get season-long parasite control with prescription Long Range by Mario.
Hello everyone, it's time for today's Farm and Ranch News, and this convention is coming from the 2017 Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA Trade Show, and this convention conversation itself is brought to you by Long Range. For more parasite control information, visit a Mario dealer near you. But our special guest today has been at the helm of the NCBA for the past year, and that's our good friend Tracy Brunner, the president of the NCBA. And Tracy, over 7,000 individuals are going to be attending this convention here in Music City, USA. Let's talk about the convention and all of its aspects.
Well, that's right, Lane. It's wonderful to be here in Nashville again. What a wonderful place to have a cattle industry convention. And yes, we are expecting a record turnout of cattlemen from across the country gathering here in Nashville this year. Some of the things that will be highlights of our convention, of course, the wonderful trade show, 350 booths of information, new technology, new ways to raise our cattle better. Everyone's always just amazed at the way we gather new ideas throughout the trade show. Also, there'll be industry meetings that encompass both policy as well as promotion of our beef product in the beef industry. As well, we're going to have a little time for some social events. A couple of the biggest will be the evening events Thursday and Friday. Thursday, we're going over to the Country Music Hall of Fame, and what a time we're going to have there. And then Friday, we'll wrap up with a Cowboys Night at the Grand Ole Opry, and I know everyone is going to want to be on hand there. So if there's still time, you might hurry on down to Nashville. We're going to have a great time here.
Now, Tracy, in serving as president for the past year here and on the board for the past few years, how has it been really serving the cattlemen and cattlewomen of the United States, and especially a time of low prices in the livestock industry?
Well, it's been a great experience for me, Lane, and as you mentioned, it has been a somewhat difficult time in the cattle industry, but you know, cattlemen are always up for that challenge, and we thrive on adversity. And for me, it's been a very rewarding year. One of the most rewarding things is working with cattlemen all around the country. You know, we've tackled some really challenging issues. We've had the national election, of course, where some of our issues, some of the things that were most important to cattlemen, weren't treated very, very kindly in the general election. You know, we've been working hard on trade. And speaking of election, we're pleased that with the outcome, we're going to see some progress on some of the things that are very important to us in the way of regulatory reform.
This convention conversation is brought to you by Long Range. Get season-long parasite control with prescription Long Range by Mario.